Hello guys, welcome to another video of Carolina EDC, and in the title video we have a suppressor from the guys at Cmmg. Now I have reviewed one of the cans already that I purchased last year, and they was kind enough to send the 556 version of this. Like I said, I did the 36 cal serial line of suppressor for Cmmg. I like it so much that I wanted to try a dedicated 556. Now again, this is going to be a simple welded can, tubeless, serviceable, full auto rated, even magnum rated can that is going to be very affordable nowadays that the tax stamp is gone. You know, there's a lot of options out there where you can find different, you know, types of suppressors from different manufacturers, from 3D printing to, you know, fully welded, whatever it may be, modular. There's so many options, but a lot of people can't afford some of those $1,000 cans. So Cmmg came out with their more affordable line of can that is more reasonable price for people that want to get into the suppressor game now that the tax stamp is gone. So Cmmg has came out with the Zero line, which they have different various types of caliber cans available, from again dedicated 556, 36, 46, you name it. They got pretty much everything available for you to get. And the cool thing about this is going to be a hard use can, fully auto rated, magnum rated, and serviceable, easy to maintain as far as that goes. And it is going to be hook compatible. Now, a lot of the cans is going to come with direct thread mounts for the 1/8 and 8/24, if I'm not mistaken. Direct thread mounts is going to come with their cans, so you have two different options, especially with the bigger cans, 46 and 36 cal cans. Those are going to have two different direct thread mounts. Now I'm going to be using Plan B mounts because that's why I switched everything nowadays. It's one of my favorite mounts system that I've been using. So pretty much every suppressor that I have gone to Plan B. As you can see, I have different brands and everything. Video coming up on that as well, on Plan B suppressor hub mounts and muzzle devices, compatibility and everything, but that's another video to talk about. But again, this is going to be a 556 direct thread, 17/4 stainless steel, fully welded, and again hub compatible, so you can put whatever hub mount, quick QD system that you prefer. You can do that. And again, I'll be using the Plan B option here on all my suppressors. So that being said, again, they're very inexpensive. They're very 500 bones where they start at, I think, and they're very affordable, so anybody can get those. And now with no tax, you can definitely save some money. But other than that, I'm just going to shoot on direct impingement type AR platforms, 6-inch you know, standard rifle, and 10.5 AR rifle as well. And we running 556 55 grain standard ammunition velocity, nothing fancy, because that's pretty much what everybody has, and you want to hear the difference. Now I'm going to compare it to the you know, 36 cal, just to show you how much difference in sound and sound reduction is going to be with a dedicated can versus a non or multiple caliber can, I would say. But that's what I'm going to do today. And again, nothing real fancy, and we're going to try to do this easy and simple as possible, so stay tuned. All right guys, we're going to start with 16-inch AR-15, just a baseline. We are using a Brick Arms muzzle device, Plan B muzzle device, so make sure you check those guys out. They got some great also Plan B mounts and muzzle devices. Just to get an idea, now I haven't shot this the 0556. This is the K version. Again, K version, if I had mentioned that. I haven't shot one round through there, so first impression right away. So just a baseline. Let's shoot one round. There it is. Let's go ahead and make clear just to be safe. And again, I haven't shot any rounds to that can yet with anything. And I know that YouTube doesn't like this, but it is what it is. So I haven't rock set or anything, the Plan B must device or anything. So we are using a KAK Plan B suppressor mount on this 0. So let's go ahead, and again we're using 55 grains. Nothing fancy, just standard full metal jacket ammo. All right, here we go, first rounds. All right, I'm getting a little bit of gas. Whew. Back to the face, but that's just the way it is. It's a sealed can. And that sounded pretty good. You know, it's gonna be loud. 5.56 is just naturally loud. That's just the nature of the round. It's hard to suppress. But let's go ahead and put some more rounds through it. It is a little gassy again. It is just a standard ammo. Oh, had a malfunction there. I need to clean this rifle. Gonna take one ear off just to get an idea of what it sounds like. Again, don't do this at home. I just want to see what it sounds like. I'm sure it's gonna still be loud, but let's see what it sounds like. All right, here we go. Okay, it is loud, but most of the sound is downrange, but still got a little loud tone to it. My ear is it's slightly ringing, not too bad, but I definitely will not run this all day long without ears. I'm gonna put a few more rounds just to get another feel of it. Okay, again, it is gonna be loud. It's got a kind of mid-level range tone to it. It's kind of hard to explain, and again, it's hard to translate through the video with the mic and everything. It is enough to do just a few rounds just to get you by, but it's not super quiet. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna do 2 or 3 rounds without the suppressor. And again, whew, that's hot. I knew that was gonna be hard to get off, but let me take this off and I'll be right back. All right, guys, want to do a little test here. I never usually do, but I'm gonna shoot like 3 rounds on paper, right here about 10 yards. This optic is set at 50 yards, so I'm gonna have to kind of figure out where I'm gonna hit. But anyways, I want to do 3 rounds unsuppressed, and then 3 rounds suppressed, just to see if we got any point of impact shift or anything like that. So, all right, let's go ahead and try 3 rounds. All right, so this close, I'm shooting way low, but that's the way it is. So let's go ahead and clear this and put the can on and see if any difference shift. All right, so now we got the can on. Let's do 3 rounds suppress. All right, here we go. All right, let's go see what we got. All right, guys, so I was aiming here. Of course, like I said, the optic set up to 50 yards, so up close it's gonna change. But other than that, here's my 3 rounds on suppress. I'm shooting low left, way low left, because again, I'm closer, 10 yards. Same thing, I aim up here, and I'm shooting basically the same spot, low left as well. As you can see, suppress, unsuppress. So not much shift difference. Maybe at a long distance, maybe a slight difference, maybe not. But at 10 yards, just to give you an idea, it's not really much. Again, I don't know if that's good test to show if any point of shift, point of impact change or anything like that is with any difference with the can or without it. That can vary with ammunition as well, so I don't know. Again, 55 grain standard, F full metal jacket. This is what I got. So that being said, let's continue. All right, let's continue and do some more little testing here, I guess you can call it. Now we're gonna try the 36K on a 556. I know if you go back and watch the video, I tested that as well, but kind of give you a comparison. They're both the similar size again. When it comes to the K cans, they're exactly the same, just different hole size. Again, 36 cal, 556. So let's go ahead and start with the 36K. And just to give you an idea what it sounds like, and go from there. All right, we're gonna shoot a few rounds. All right, here we go. 36 cal 0 Cmmg can. Here we go. All right, not bad, still loud. But other than that, let's do the 556 can. All right. And with a 36 cal, I didn't get as much gas because the hole is a little bit bigger, so less gas coming back because of the diameter of the hole of the bore. So that being said, with the 556, there we go. I need to clean this rifle. All right, with the 556K Cmmg 0, definitely a little bit quieter for sure for the 556. It has more of a deeper tone than the 36 cal. So, oh, malfunction. Like I said, I gotta clean this rifle. All right, here we go. Whew, gassy. Definitely gassy. Let's shoot the rest of it out. Woo! Yeah. Definitely gassy. For sure. So, that being said, of course, picking up my ammo's expensive. That being said, of course, if you want to go with a 36 cal, 46 cal, that is going to do pretty much just about everything. Of course, it's not going to be as quiet depending on the caliber you use and the ammo you use. With 556, if you want to keep it as quiet as possible, it's best suppress lower tone. It's not going to be Hollywood quiet, but a lower tone. Going a dedicated 556 is always good. That being said, let's let it cool off and try it on my 10.5-inch barrel and see what difference. Of course, it's going to be louder because shorter barrel, that just nature of it. But nowadays, everybody's going with a shorter barrel rifle. Being as a K can, it really fits real well on a 10.5-inch to about 11.5-inch rifles. And yeah, I got my Palmetto State Armory. Just recently got an SBR, so that's my first SBR. I'm so excited about that, I guess you can say. I didn't have to pay nothing, it was free. But yeah, definitely gonna try the K-Can, let it cool off, and see what kind of sound we get out of that, so stay tuned. All right guys, we're back now with my 10.5-inch Saberline AR, not AR SBR. Since this is my first SBR, I wanted to do this one for a while now. Again, it looks good. I still haven't decided what stock I want to go with. This is the BCM. Can't remember the name of this. This is the Bravo, I can't remember. But BCM stock here. But other than that, feels good. Very nice. Cheek weld and everything. But other than that, we have the Cmmg again, 556K now on this rifle. And let's see what it sounds like because I haven't shot it in it yet. So, all right, here's the first few rounds. All right, that don't sound too bad at all. I'm getting a little bit of gas, of course. That's just the nature of fully sealed cans. It's gonna be a lot of gas blowback in your back. But a lot of times with adjustable gas block and everything, you can kind of tone that down a little bit. I got it on the setting 7. I probably can tone it down one more. And maybe that'd be perfect there. All right, let's try again. All right, that reduced a little bit, slightly of the gas. Now let's see if we get a lot on the fast firing. We got a lot back. Yeah, so definitely with a gas, just with gas block, you can tone down a little bit of that gas, but you can still get a little bit back. So let's go ahead and load up some more because I didn't really see what it sounds like with our ears. And again, don't try this at home. But so far, it's a great can, hard use can, very inexpensive. I give them that. Seal cans, again, it's gonna be totally different. You know, traditional style cans that, you know, everybody's, you know, familiarized with, and that's gonna dictate what are you looking for. Again, every can is gonna have different, you know, features and things that, you know, you're gonna give up as far as sound or either gas blowback back to the shooter. So let me go ahead and take an ear off. Again, don't try this at home, and we're gonna see what it sounds like on a 10.5 inch. All right, here we go. Yeah, definitely loud. My ears are not ringing, but it is loud. Most of it's downrange, but I say 30% it is still loud on my ears. But yeah, ears are ringing a little bit now. So definitely you want to shoot this all day. So, but other than that, as far as the gas go, safe. It is not bad on a 10.5 inch. Again, if you have adjustable gas block, kind of tone it and tune it to your liking, reduce some of that gas blowback. Again, that's going to vary depending on what system you use. You know, and of course 5.56. Again, like I said, it's a hard round to really tame down when it comes to sound, performance, and everything. It's just the nature of the round, just going so fast. But on a 10.5 inch, I'll probably about the shortest barrel length that I will go with a K can, in my opinion, with any K can really, as far as this sound goes. Now, as far as the gases and everything, of course, there's other various type of cans out there that, you know, helps reduce the gas back to the system, back to the shooter's face, and, you know, flow systems, what the main word we use nowadays in some of those cans, reduce blowback, whatever it may be. Those cans are great for that, but again, there's not many cans out there that will do both of them. Again, with technology nowadays, with 3D printing and all that stuff nowadays, yeah, you can get a can that's going to be probably can do both of them at a good sound reduction and gas mitigation. But something like this, again, it's just your standard can for reducing flash, reducing recoil, reducing you know, some of the sound off the 223-5.56 round. Again, it's not going to be Hollywood quiet. Ooh, that's hot still. And don't do that. But yeah, it's something to get you started in the suppressor game at a very low cost that everybody can afford. Now, again, like I said, the tax time is gone. Things are booming in the suppressor industry, that everybody's making a suppressor. So there's many options. Again, if you're looking for something just to, you know, to get started on it and you want to spend a lot of money, again, this is one of my, it's not going to be the thing that you're looking for to do all of it. But with the 5.56, I always think a dedicated can is going to be better than a can that has multiple use on different calibers, because of the bore size of the hole. It's a lot bigger. But again, you're not going to get as much gas back because of the hole port is going to be bigger than your standard 5.56, where it's smaller. More gas is going to come back to the system and into your face. So again, that's the pros and cons about suppressors. There's so many variables when it comes to suppression with a can, depending on what caliber you are trying to suppress. So that's pretty much it, guys. I really appreciate Cmmg for sending 5.56K. Hopefully more to come from those guys. So stay tuned for that. Make sure to, you know, subscribe. But other than that, let me know what you think about the Cmmg zero liner cans, affordable cans, plenty options available in different calibers they have available, and they come with 2 mounts that you can be able to thread it into multiple caliber holes, rifles, or whatever it may be. So yeah, I really like it. CMMG, I recommend it. Great option for entry-level cans, standard can, full auto rated, no barrel restrictions or anything like that. Hard use can, as you can see, and it does the job like it's supposed to. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. As usual, check out CMMG, link in my bio on my Instagram. If you're not following me over there, you're missing out. So check those guys out, please. I appreciate it. If you do so, that helps me out as well. But also hit the like button, subscribe, turn notification bell so when your video comes up, because I'm posting videos every single week and you don't want to miss out. So guys, as usual, comment down below, good or bad. Let me know what you know about CMMG. Let me know what you think about it, any experience, good or bad. Comment down below and let me know what you think of the zero line cans suppressors from CMMG. All right, guys, as usual, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.